Police says the case is moving forward. They say arrests have been made, and on the surface, it looks like justice is finally catching up. But there's one detail in this case that is not being explained clearly, and once you hear it, the entire story begins to feel incomplete. A second suspect has now been arrested in connection with the murder of DJ Warras, believed to be the shooter. But the question is, does this arrest actually bring us closer to the truth? Stay with me. Before we go any further, comment yes or no. Do you believe justice will truly be served in the case of DJ Warrick Stock? DJ Warus was more than just a name in the entertainment industry. He was a well-known DJ, a public figure, and someone whose presence was felt both on and off the stage. His work connected people, his voice connected influence, and his life mattered. So when news broke that DJ Warus has been shot and killed on the 16th of December, the shock rippled far beyond his immediate cycle. This was not just another crime headline. This was a killing that raised serious questions. Questions about motive, questions about blaming, and questions about whether this was random or carefully orchestrated. As days passed, the public waited not just for arrest, but for answers. Weeks after the murder, police confirmed a major development. A second person believed to be the shooter had been arrested. According to authorities, this suspect has been on the run since the day DJ Warus was killed. For weeks, he avoided capture until a crime intelligence operation brought that run to an end. The suspect was arrested in Primrose on Gauteng's East Rand, specifically in the Marathon informal settlement. The arrest reportedly took place at around 8 p.m. on the 30th of January. The suspect is a 25-year-old Mozambican national, and according to police, this individual is directly linked to the murder of DJ Warras. On paper, this sounds like progress, but timing matters. And how someone is described, believed to be the shooter, matters even more, because belief is not conviction. Police says the suspect had been on the run since December 16th. That raises an important question. If investigators believe this person was the shooter, why did it take so long to find him? Was he being protected? Was he moving between locations? Or was the investigation still piecing together the bigger picture? Crime intelligence doesn't step in lightly. When they do, it usually suggests that the case has layers, networks, and connections. And that tells us something important. This was not a spontaneous act. This murder required planning, and that brings us to the first arrest. Before the alleged shooter was arrested, another name had already entered the spotlight: Victor Majola, a Soweto taxi boss. According to police, Majola is accused of orchestrating the murder, not carrying it out himself, but allegedly ordering it. That distinction is critical, because when someone is accused of orchestrating, it suggests a hierarchy, a position. It suggests instructions, payment, and a chain of command, which leads to one unavoidable question. If the first suspect allegedly ordered the hit, and the second suspect allegedly carried it out, who else is involved and why? If you're still following closely, police statements tell us what happened, but they often leave out why. They leave it out. We know arrests were made. We know a suspect is believed to be the shooter. We know another is accused of orchestrating the murder, but we don't yet know what was the motive, what relationship existed between the suspects, why DJ Warras was targeted specifically. Another detail quietly included in the charges is the second suspect is also facing a charge of being an illegal immigrant. That may sound unrelated, but it matters. Because as far as I know, immigration-related charges can affect bail decisions. They can influence how quickly a case moves through court, and sometimes they change the strategy of the defense entirely. This is not just a murder case, it is a legally complex one. Public reaction has been intense. Many people feel relieved that arrests have been made. Others feel cautious, because in South Africa, arrests do not always equal convictions. We have seen cases where suspects are arrested quickly, only for cases to collapse after. Evidence matters, witnesses matter, and procedure matters. Let me know in the comments, does this feel like the full truth or only part of it? The second suspect is expected to appear in court on Monday, the 2nd of February 2026. He will face charges of murder and contravention of the Immigration Act. As always, it is important to say this clearly. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. The legal process will now take over. But for the family of DJ Warras and for a community still searching for closure, the journey is still far from over. Arrests have been made, but justice is still on trial. If you value calm, respectful, true crime reporting from South Africa, subscribe for updates because the case is still unfolding. This is True Crime with Nsuku's Folktale.